I'm Jo Lloyd from Sweet of Freedom. Today I'm going to do the worksheet in your workbook that's downloadable from the sweetoffreedom.com website. The first exercise, and you really need to make this your first exercise, is doing your lifeline. So I'm going to do it on the board to explain exactly what I want you to do. So I'd encourage you to get a really big piece of paper at home. This exercise is not a quick fix. I want you to take time and think about it. And you may even need to get your albums out from when you were little and chat to your parents or siblings or friends so that you can really do this the best that you can. So what you do is you start off, and I drew this is the center line. So this is your median. And what I want you to start thinking about is significant events in your life that had meaning, either happy or sad. So like really memorable memories that you do have. So you start off with your birth date and try and go back to where you can remember your first significant event. So for example, that, and then you write your age, and say like age 4 and was going to nursery school. So here, that is a happy thing. Have my little happy face here, that's a happy side. And then another significant event, it might have been moving schools. That's not such a happy one. Okay. And then there may have been getting my first tennis racket, for example. And I was maybe at the age of 8. Okay. And then down here, there's my dog dying. And then there might be another one here where my parents got divorced. And I was 10, for example. And then making the hockey team. And that I was age 11. Okay, and so you go. And so you go, and your lifeline might look a bit like this. And you then work out, you can see what your life looked like. So, for example, I had a client, and she said she really didn't have a very traumatic childhood, and she doesn't understand why she's overeating, etc., etc. We got to this part of her life, and in this section, she had my house burning down. Okay? And this all happened within 5 years. The house burning down, then she lost her mum. Mum died, and at the same time, she had babies. I'm not saying that's a traumatic thing, but it's quite a stressful thing in your life. And so there was a whole section in her life here, and then she was held up and robbed at gunpoint. And this part of her life, she'd been incredibly sporty and had significance, and she had jobs, and she was really fulfilled, and she got married, and it was awesome. But there was a time in her life where the wheels came completely off. So losing her mom was a significant person that she had lost, but she didn't have time to mourn that because she had she got a new baby, and then her house burned down, and then she was traumatized at gunpoint. So when we move on to the next exercise, which is having a look at your emotional triggers, this is a very significant exercise because you will see in this side of the graph, that is what your coping mechanisms are. This should be where you are able to cope, and we'll look into your tools where you can cope when things happen in life. And this side will be events in your life that will trigger you to use your substance of choice.